What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 2nd of October. We're going to take a look here at the Aerodrome Finance US dollar chart data from Coinbase. We'll look at Bitcoin, a couple of other charts. We'll drop over to CoinMarketCap. Check out a couple things there. Wrap this video up here, guys. Finally seeing a little bit of green back here in the markets as we're seeing Bitcoin really move. We're finally getting that nice breakout here to the upside for Aerodrome Finance. Let's talk about a couple different price levels above the market here, a couple scenarios that might play out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Taking a look here. So we took out our 111 area of market resistance. Looks like that's where our highs came in here on the 29th of September. So we broke above that. So we actually do have a short-term higher high here, which is, that's great. We were not looking too good there for a couple days in these markets, and I was concerned. A lot of people were concerned. Anyways, lower high, higher low, and we got the push to a higher high. So, that's fantastic. That's really what you want to see for the bulls. Are we out of trouble yet? Well, there's an area that I have here on my charts that I'm looking at. This 120, 122 zone acting as, so we had some support here in the market and it broke back down and was turned into resistance going back here not too long ago, about the middle of last month, the middle of September. So when the markets get up to this level, we might see a little bit of a reaction. What we're hoping for, it doesn't turn into a lower high and push these markets down. Don't think that's going to happen. Time will tell, but I think that's an area that will give the Aerodrome Finance chart a little bit of trouble, and hopefully trouble just is short term. So that's our first level, 120, between 120 and 122. Our next highs are up here. We want to watch basically 136, 137, 138. That's our next big major level to break above. Now, these markets are amazing and we can just see amazing things happen. We could see this market just blast through both of those zones, but through both of those zones in a day or two. That's very possible, and depends how bullish this gets. If Bitcoin really starts to ramp up, and right now it looks good. It looks good right now. Had a great close yesterday. Again, this is very possible. We can see this happen. Don't underestimate the power of the markets when they're ready to rock and roll. That's both to the upside and to the downside. Markets will go much further than most people think, and then stop and go in the opposite direction. So that's what we're looking for. Above that, guys, between 152 and 157 is that's what I'd be looking for first, between 152 and 157. So we're at $1.14 at the moment. We've got some resistance here at one of my levels. So up to that 120, we'll call it, about 6% up here to 135, 136. About 19%, almost 20%. And then up to this $1.50 to 157, you're at about a 33 to a 37% move. And that's just all different levels of what I see as being market resistance. And again, if they're ready to go, if Bitcoin really takes off here and it looks good, had a nice close, you could see this market up here to the 137 zone, maybe higher, in a single day, if not 2 days or so. We'll see. The power of the markets are always incredible when you really see the power of the markets, and we saw it looking back here to the left-hand side. So August 7th, 8th, and 9th, this market went from 73 cents up to $1.30, and these were incredible days. That was a 15% day, that was a 24% day, and then another 11% day. So three days there, the market went up huge. So that's what we're looking for here for short term for Aerodrome Finance. We're not going to discuss anything below the market. I don't think it's the right time for that unless circumstances change. All right, guys, let's go to a couple other things here. Let's check out Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is falling today. We have Bitcoin basically unchanged for the day. We had a very nice day yesterday. Bitcoin up 45, almost $4,600, up 4%. Very nice, guys. Very, very nice. We didn't take out the lows over here that we had talked about in the past. That's good. This is a higher low. This, what appeared to be a rough head and shoulders, which I didn't even catch, is so far not breaking to the downside. That's great to see. Good stuff. Let's go to Ethereum if I can find the chart here. Ethereum, here's Ethereum. Ethereum's getting going here. Not quite on the, try to clean this up here. Not quite on the same breakout we're seeing over in Bitcoin. We got a little bit of market resistance. Let's throw that on the chart here. A little bit of market resistance here at this level, this like 44.20 area, which is an old level of support that broke down on the 22nd into resistance. Back testing that also happens to line up with the 50-day moving average. We're obviously well above the 200-day. It'd be great to see Ethereum really rocket above this level. And if Bitcoin continues, Ethereum will not be far behind. Let's jump over to CoinMarketCap. All right, CoinMarketCap Fear and Greed's at a 51. We came up a long way. We're at a 39 just last month. The last month was only 2 days ago, so wasn't that long ago. The altcoin season index, I don't know what the hell this thing's worth for what it is. Markets are rallying, altcoins are rallying, and then we're seeing this at a 66. So maybe it's waiting for Ethereum, waiting for the Russell 2000. But markets are moving lower. This was at a 75. Markets moving higher. It's at a 66. So I don't know. Pretty funny. Anyways, it's at a 66. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up here. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. If you were not yet a subscriber, go ahead and join us here on the channel. Of course, not financial advice. You guys have a great Thursday, the 2nd of October. And hey, things are looking good here right now. We're seeing that Bitcoin break to the upside. We started to see it going back. Let me try to get to that chart real quick before I wrap this up. We started to see Bitcoin tried over here on the 18th and failed. And this is a much stronger attempt here on the 1st of October. They call it Uptober. So we'll see. We need to see some follow through. You guys have a great day.